All right, we're good to go here. It looks like we're here at Interlagos here in Brazil, and we got here from JD alongside me is Kane. How you doing tonight, Kane?
Doing good. Excited to be here in Brazil.
Absolutely, and I should say today. But anyhow, we got a great opening season here. Got our first round of a 10-round series, and got some great racing prepared for tonight. It's a three-race format, and Kane, how many laps are these? Are they different, or are they the same?
This is a 10 lap race. I think two of the three are 10 laps.
Excellent. And one of the great things is about this track is it's such a great track. It's bumpy, but it's a lot of history. One of the things I really like about it is just it's the final track in the Formula One series, but I love the characteristics of it, of the bumpy track, that last, if you're coming up on the final turn, as you're coming up, it's got a great, just wide open, flat out to the start finish line. Love that. It always makes for good finishes, good racing here.
I do need to make a correction. The first two races are 9 laps. Sorry.
That is all right. That is all right. Nothing wrong with that. And as it looks like everybody's gridding, I guess I can go ahead and do a rundown for us on how they'll be starting and lining up for us tonight. And as we're looking here is Interlagos, the GTCC, part of the GRA. And as we're looking as getting started here, how many we have? 14 tonight in the starting lineup. If we look on the first row, we're going to have in the pole on the inside, we're going to have, we're going to have Robert Fagg. And on the outside, we'll have the number 11 of C. In third, we'll have Douglas Beard, and in fourth we'll have Eddie DeBuck. In the fifth position we'll have Ellis Stevens. In sixth we'll have the number 77 of Jim Packman. In seventh we'll have number 27 of Mario Gerard. In the eighth spot will be number 46 Peter Hebron. Ninth will be Stephen J. Richardson. In 10th will be Kyle Herron. 11th will be Drew Ledkia. And 12th will be 66 Simon G. Goodwin, and in the 13th spot will be 71 Nick McCarron. 14th will be 32 Joseph Odell, and in the 15th spot will be the 22 machine of Christopher Cobb. 16th and cleaning up the field is David Albanese. Guys, as the lights get ready to drop here, I'm ready for some excitement. Let's get this thing started, Kane.
It's time. The RPMs are revving now.
Sounds good. These front-wheel drive machines are ready to go. And look at the great camera angles here right as we get on the start. Here we are. We're in Brazil. And just as we're coming over, right as we're going down into turn one, we ought to have some pretty good fights for position here. And so far, so good. Got some good tight racing right here out of the first two turns as we head down into the... Oh, sorry, little camera flashback. Looks like everybody's going to be making it okay so far. And
watching the wrong screen here. I gotta get my right screen up. I'm looking at the wrong action.
That's quite all right.
A little bit of drama in the back there off the start, but it looks like everybody's got turned back around and is heading in the right direction.
Excellent. And you know, when you start a race at this point, you always want to battle for position, and you also want to be able to just keep safe. You got to understand. I mean, even though it's kind of a 9-lap shootout, you still want to keep the car safe. I mean, you can't win a race if you can't finish it. I mean, although you want to battle for position, you got to hold your own and keep the car safe. So you want to stay out of trouble at all costs.
These kids, they are pretty resilient. They can trade some paint, but the very first lap one, I want to keep your car together as good as you can. Got 3 races to go today, so you need to keep your car together so that you can race in all 3.
And that's right. And as you look, it's the beginning of a brand new season. We're all even. You just got to keep your head together, stay focused on the races ahead, put down some good clean laps and, you know, just hope for the best. And that's what I think a lot of the guys are doing. And a really nice tight pack in the front four at the beginning of the pack. And it's not separating much yet. We got a nice tight race so far, Kane.
Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a good race.
And it looks like we got, what is the problem we have with the 00 car? He just lost, what, spots there. I don't know if there's a problem with the car or not. But anyways, he seems like he's doing okay. He's just, oh, there he goes wide, Kane. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Let's see, that's the 00 is Eddie DePaula, and he started, I think he started 4th.
My overlays don't seem to be working. I'm going to have to give those a restart and see if I can get some overlays back.
That's all right. We're just watching some good tight racing. Look at side by side going in. Both guys holding their lines real nice. Looks like Eddie DePaula is getting back on course here. And I'm trying to see here in the 46 car. He's hanging tight with him in that Marlboro Kia. And he's just fell behind him, but it looks like he's going to try to stay right on him here as they get into it. And that 46 car is Peter Hebron, guys. I'm sorry that we're trying to get our overlays back on for us, but that is Peter Hebron in the 46 machine. And just right behind him, there we go. There's Eddie DePaula back there in 8th. And like we said, he started in 4th, so he's fell back 4 positions, and Kane, and he's going to have to fight hard to get back up those spots.
Yeah, he fell back behind some tough drivers. It's going to be a pretty tough road to get those positions back.
It really is, and if we look right here, is that the leader Robert Fagg, or is he 2nd?
He is the leader. The overlays are off by 1 position.
Okay, that helps me. At least I know, because that means Douglas Beard is going to be in 2nd, not 3rd, guys, if you're looking on the screen. We're sorry about the technical difficulty, but as long as we know that there's 1 difference, we'll be able to keep just fine. Got a nice little battle for the 2nd position here. Douglas Beard's trying to hold off the monster machine down there. I can't see the number. Kane, what we got down there? Seems like the 23, am I right?
Yeah, it's CP Allen. 3rd, rather.
Awesome. And that's the motorsport.com of ooh, and just able to take look how nice they're taking those corners right now. And early in the race, they're both just got a tight race going for 2nd, but at the front of the pack, it looks like Robert Fagg is running away with the lead.
Yeah, they're battling hard for that 2nd spot, and it's allowing Fagg to get a little bit of distance on him.
Yeah, it is. Robert's up saying, y'all just keep on battling. I'm going to just go on here and do my thing. Y'all just keep on battling. Because the more that these guys battle, the more it's going to allow him to break away from the pack.
There's another battle back a little bit further for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Looks like they're having a good battle.
Yeah, they are, Kane. Everybody seems to be holding some good laps right now. We got a really good couple packs here in the front this early in the race. I don't yet see our current lap we're on. I'm trying to find that on our head-up display here. But it's still early in the race here in race 1 of the opening race in the season 4 of the GTCC here at Interlagos, and these guys are having a great start to the season already. And look at this battle right here. Looks like, is this for the position?
This would be for 5th position. It's Mario Girard is in 6th.
Okay, I got you covered right there. Mario's in the number 27 machine. Then we have Eddie DePaula here in 8th. He's in the Pepsi Max machine in there in the Kia. And he is trying to rebound off of that slip he had back there right there at the beginning. Right behind him in 9th we have Steve J. Richardson. Excuse me, that's going to be 10th position.
8th.
If it's I'm sorry, 8th. I just remembered it was off 1. I went the wrong way with it, guys. I apologize.
Yeah. We will probably make that mistake a lot tonight. That's just so goofy, the way that has done that. One of the drivers gridded but didn't start the race, and it has thrown this overlay program off by one
And that's
entire
all right.
position.
But at the same time, we got to give credit to the cameraman. And look at these awesome camera angles. I have to give you credit, Kane. It's looking really good here at Interlagos tonight.
I want to check in on the series founder, Joe Odell. He's done a great job keeping this series together. He's running in the race tonight.
Yeah, he is. We all want to put our hands together for Mr. Joseph Odell. He's done an excellent job with these series, and we really want to thank him and definitely throw some kudos his way. But here we are with the green flag, and everybody's just running some good laps. And
yeah, everybody's being real careful. I haven't seen, they've been running bumper to bumper up front for the most part, and haven't seen no paint, no scratching, no bumping, running people off the road. It's been a nice, clean race.
Yeah, it really has, and that's how you want to see the season started. You don't want to get out here on your first lap and make them ease off the first or two laps. And these guys are doing a great job of running a nice, clean race. And just because it's clean doesn't mean that it's not tight, because we do have some great battles going up near the front. Here, as you look at Douglas Beard in the second position, and he's holding off the CP Allen there. There you go, there in the good spot. And look at them here as they're coming around the turn, just as they get on the exit, just right by that curve. That's a great camera shot there. And man, these guys, they look like they're going to battle a whole race there.
It looks like it. Those are two great racers. They know how to race close to one another, so I'm sure they're going to try to keep it as close as they can without having contact.
That's it, and I'm pretty sure these two guys know each other's tendencies, and I'm sure they know what to look for and to watch out for, and it definitely shows when you see two guys that are really battling out for position like this, and they're really doing a good job of holding each other's own, and if they can keep it up, they're going to have a great option to the finish. But I tell you what, Kane, they need to kind of work together to try to get up to Robert. He's really running away with the lead.
I agree. The more these guys battle, the further back they're getting away from Robert. He is just pulling away. Let's go find out how much he's pulled away.
And that sounds just fine as we look right there. We obviously see in second, Robert Fagg is really immersed, and Douglas Beard is in second, guys. Just another reminder of the overheads. They're a little off by one position. We do apologize, but we are here broadcasting for you guys tonight, and we really hope you guys are enjoying the broadcast. Kane and I just appreciate you coming by, and just going to do a quick rundown of the field here in just a second, just as we come across the the 6th lap here at Interlagos. This is the beginning of the GT. In first, we have number 28, Robert Fagg. In second, we have Douglas Beard. Third is going to go to CP Allen. 77, Jim Pankman, is in the fourth. Fifth is 12, Ellis Stevens. In sixth is number 27 of Mario Gerard. Seventh is going to be the double knot of Eddie DePaula. Eighth is going to be Steve J. Richardson. Ninth is going to go to Peter Hebron. 10th is going to be Kyle Harrington. Number 72, Drew Ledkia is in the 11th. And 12th, we have Christopher Cobb. 13th is going to go to Simon G. Goodwin. 14th is going to go to the number 32 of Joseph Adele. And 15th is going to be Nick McCarron tonight. So everybody doing a really good job still going this further in the race. Here we are at lap 6, about to head over to lap 7. And these guys are doing a great job. I had not a single accident yet. And just a great way to start this season in this first of a 3-race format tonight.
I agree. They have done a fantastic job for their first race of the season, just coming back from a short little break. And they must have really put their heads together in the off season. because they're running a great race for the first race back.
Definitely, and just getting their feet wet. You know, we're going to see some action tonight in the 3 different races. But in this first one, I am very impressed with the driving we've had so far. And up here near the front, we still have a great battle for the 2nd position. It looks like we also have a great battle back for the 4th position. Or I'm sorry, the battle for 5th. Excuse me. We have 3 drivers back here battling for 5th. That's going to be Ellis Stevens. Right. And right behind him, that looks like Joseph Fidel's car, doesn't it? It's got to be Joseph Fidel right there.
You know, Mario's car is similar to Joe's, but that's Mario Gerard there.
Pardon me, they have similar paint scheme. Today, I apologize. But Mario Gerard is going up on the trying to take that position away. It looks like he's got a little strategy played out as he's just staying right on the bumper. He's not pushing too hard yet. He's just looks like he's waiting for the right time to strike. There's Joseph Fidel back there, and he's running some clean laps there. But you can definitely see the
resemblance in the car.
The resemblance, exactly. And I guess they must be good old teammates. And looking at the teams we do have some teams this year. I wanted to show you guys, or mention some of the teams we have in the season this year. If you'll give me just a second, I'll have that for you. Here we have Team Overkill Racing, and that is the number 28 of Robert Fagg. And this season he's teaming up with the number 77 of Jim Kane. And then also we have Team Kamikaze Racing. That's going to be the number 7 of Neil Larson and the number 42 of Jim Egan. 8 or 80 Racing is to be the number 8 of Duljan Boldrin and the number 80 of Arthur Hermont. I know some of the guys are absent in this race.
Yeah, I was thinking about Jim Egan. That's a face I missed tonight.
Yeah, and I'm sure they'll be here in races to come. I hate they couldn't make opener, but that doesn't mean they won't make an appearance. I'm sure they'll be here throughout the season. A couple other of the teams as we're going down, I look and I see JCDM Motorsports. That's going to be the number 15 car of Bobby Moore and number 51 of Christopher DeHart. We also have Hoonigan Racing, and that's the number 69 of Matt Gelder, and it's the number 23 of Doug Beard. Doug's running tonight, and he's doing a good job. And man, did somebody let a dog in here? Up here in the booth, and look, we have trouble right here. Oh man. And that's Eddie DePaula, and man, he really doesn't need some more trouble. He did a good job of keeping the thing safe, though. He spun out, but it wasn't bad enough. It looks like it's going to cause too much damage. Kane, what do you think?
I think he must have been listening to the broadcast, and he got scared by that dog barking. Did somebody get him to find that thing?
I don't know. You know how Brazil is. At least we're not in Australia and have a dingo come in here. And you never know when it's out at these racetracks what's going to happen. But
maybe they got out on the track right in front of Eddie. Dog.
Something happened. We'll let Eddie blame that one on the dog. I tell you, that's exactly what we'll do. Look at Eddie, though, man. He's got right back in there. He didn't let it slow him down too much. He's doing a good job of rebounding off of that spin out there.
Yeah, he is. I'd seen earlier that now he must have decided to. Are we done? Is the race over? Where'd it go? That was it.
Yes, and that was 9 of 9, and the first race is complete. And the rundown in first place was Robert Fagg. Number 2 spot went to Doug Beard. Number 3 went to C.P. Allen in the 11 machine. And 4th was number 77 Jim Pankman. And 5th was Ellis Stevens. 6th Mario Gerard. 7th Eddie DePaula. Jay Richardson in the 8th spot. 9th will be Peter Hebron. 10th will be Kyle Herron. Simon G. Goodwin in the 11th tonight. In 12th we have the number 72 of Drew Ledkia. In 13th we have Christopher Cobb. 14th will be Joseph Odell, and 50th is Nick McCarron. Guys, what a great first race. We still have 2 more to go. And guys, if you didn't finish in the top, just keep your heads up. We got 2 more to go, and the season's getting started off with a bang.
Yeah, it was a great race, guys. I just can't say enough how clean you guys kept that first race back. That was a fantastic job.
Absolutely, Kane. I can't agree more with you. That very impressive. You know, when usually when a season gets off to a start, especially when there's been a little break in between, you expect there to be a lot of incidents, a lot of crash, a lot of wrecks, a lot of off the track incidents. I mean, these guys just raced a magnificent race. And I just can't wait for the next two. So, looking at the final order again, as we look at the final of the first 9-lap session here, want to congratulate Robert Fagg on his victory here. Is obviously that'll throw him up front in the points when you win that first race. I mean, that he puts you out front, but we still have 2 more to go. Look forward to seeing how they turn out.
Yeah, it was a fantastic race, rather. Robert Fagg got out to an early lead, and he just maintained it the whole time. And second and third place were racing so close that they probably cost him a little bit of time. Let Robert get it pulled away a little bit, but he kept maintained and just kept the distance, and he pulled out the lead. He ran a flawless race.
Yeah, he really did, Dane. I mean, a lot of times it gets overlooked when these guys, get ahead like that, and people think it's really easy to hold the lead like that when you get a lead. But he earned that lead, and once he did, he earned the win, because it's hard to maintain a lead like that. A lot can happen when you're out there by yourself, and he just did a really good job of staying focused, and did a good job of just running clean, fast laps, and that's why he's in victory lane right now.
That is true, and Douglas and CP racing bumper to bumper for 9 straight laps, and they too kept it clean and brought it home.
Yeah, they really did do a good job of keeping it clean, and that more of this is to come in races 2 and 3. So glad that the first race is held at a track like this, and it really adds to the excitement. Especially when everybody starts with a clean slate of points. Everybody's in first place, and now as we just have this first through 15 in the points here, even for the guys that finished, in the lower part of the field, you still should give yourselves a great on the back. You raced a great race, and you are ahead of the guys that didn't show up at all. So some points is better than no points. And look at this results here. That's excellent right there. It flashed the screen, but
it was somebody else's names. That would have been great if it would have been the right names.
That's all right. That's all right, man. That's why we're doing this now, is to get the bugs worked out and bring you some good entertainment. Well, but look forward to seeing the second race. Sure. Look forward to broadcasting the second race real soon, guys.
Well, thanks for sticking with us, guys, as we learn what we're doing here and get this broadcast thing figured out. We appreciate having you guys stick with us.
Absolutely.
And watch us.
Absolutely, and we really look forward to seeing you guys in the races up to come. We still have race 2 and 3 here at Interlagos, and hope to see you soon.
With that, we will be back.
I can tell you about iRacing's precision-engineered cars. I can tell you about iRacing's authentically detailed tracks. I can tell you about iRacing's incredibly satisfying physics.
But what I can't tell you is what it's like to be part of this.